So a lot of new faces that aren't at the club yet, but what's the feeling like with all these new guys coming in? Like, it's going to be a different footy side next year.
Yeah, for sure. There's a great vibe around at the moment. We've been back for 2 weeks now and ripping in, so yeah, it's looking good.
There's a little bit of talk that you could be moved to the centres at some stage through the year. Like, have you got a view on where you'd like to play and where you think your best foot is?
Yeah, look, I spoke to the coach yesterday and he's just talking about the position and that. I'm just working my backside off to play 5'8", but whatever's best for the team, then that's the call. So.
Is that your preference to play 6?
Yeah.
What do you like about it? Like, why is that the preference?
I just like hands on the ball and directing the team around. That's sort of the player I want to be and to lead the team around. So.
What was the chat like? Did the coach sort of say, there might be times during the year that centre could be back in your position?
Nah, not really. He just sort of spoke about how I'm going at the moment and little effort areas that I need to improve in. So if I can do that, then I know I'm putting my best foot forward for the team.
Is it also the responsibility that comes with that, like obviously the captaincy as well? Do you like, having to lead the team around a little bit more?
Yeah, for sure. I knew that was the case. Accepting that role and. I want to be a leader of this side and, there's tough times, but we're looking really good and there's a lot of hard work that's in front of us, but, it's looking good.
How's that brought more out of you, like being the captain? Have you enjoyed that experience over the last 12 months?
Yeah, it has been tough at times, but, getting to learn it every day and in that leadership role, just trying to help the boys as much as I can and get the most out of each other. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it this year.
There's a bit said at the end of last year about blokes saying the training was too hard, or like it was kind of everywhere. Like, if you got a view that on that and how hard you guys have to work to be a team that plays finals, like, do you think you were far off from that? Yeah,
look, I know that everything's hard, and that's the way it is. You got to turn up here and work hard, and that's the only way to get results. So, that's a big thing that they're working on this year. Is just we're working hard and doing it for each other. So.
Everyone at the start of the year, they have things that they want to work on, or things that they're told, this is what we want you to focus on. What are you sort of wanting to improve this year?
Just little effort areas. Sorry, I think last year there was stages in the game where I needed to stand up and didn't really provide that. So I think this year, if I can work on them little areas, then it's going to help the team in a way. So.
It feels like there's some key positions that, there's a number of people that could sort of play in them. Do you know sort of a basic, outline of what the sort of key positions spine-wise are going to be? Like
not really as yet. It's only early days and there's a lot of new faces in the building. So, it all comes down to training and how hard boys are ripping in and how hard they want the spot. So that's what it's going to come down to, and at the end of the day, it's the coach's call. So.
It is a crucial pre-season for this club, isn't it? Like, Critter maybe playing fullback, Kurt Man or Hutcho maybe playing 7. Like, you guys are going to have to hit the ground running in the limited time you've got.
Yeah, for sure. As you said, we're going to be straight into it, and there's a lot of new faces. So boys are fighting for spots, and I think it's only best for the team. So.
Do you know who your partner is going to be in the halves?
No idea at the moment. So.
How is that pre-season training going? Like, what are you guys looking to build and really focus on in the lead up to next year's season?
Yeah, we're just focused on working hard at the moment, not looking too far ahead, taking each day as it comes and trying to get better each day. That's what we're focused on at the moment. But yeah.
And how are the new players fitting into the squad? Are they cohesing well and all that sort of stuff?
Yeah, for sure. The new boys that have come in, they've gelled straight away, and there's a great vibe in the building at the moment. So we're all pumped and looking ready for next year. So.
Given that you don't know that spine or where people are going to play yet, has it sort of increased the competitiveness? Have you felt like a shift in that? Yeah,
for sure. There's obviously a lot of competitive nature around the building at the moment. There's boys testing each other, so I think that's what we need, and that's where we want to go. So.
I mean, Dance have had a tough past couple of years with the results. I guess, what are you trying to deliver? Maybe finals might not be your final goal for next year, but what are you trying to deliver to fans for next year to ensure that they get, something out of it?
Yeah, we definitely want to be playing finals footy next year. That's something that we want to strive towards, and I think if we work hard now, and this is a great opportunity for us to set ourselves up for the season. So.
You spoke about them just a little bit there. You said that in moments last year you didn't feel like you stepped up, and you wanted to kind of improve on that. What do you need to get the best out of yourself this
just a good pre-season. I think the last 2 years I sort of didn't really have a pre-season. I was away overseas on tour and then come back. So yeah, to have a full pre-season, that's going to do me a world of good. And I think yeah.
Would you like all of your stuff, like your position, to be settled early so you can focus on that?
Oh, I don't think anything's settled, but I'm just going to work hard and you know, train my backside off and do as much as I can to get that spot. So.
Who would you want to be paired with?
Toby Sexton, I think at the moment he's showing really good signs, and we sort of played some good footy there at the back end of the year. So yeah, he's training the house down. We've got a good combo there. So yeah, he's killing it.
Have you spoken much to Critter and he's excited to get here?
Yeah, he popped in the other day and was just hanging around training. So yeah, it's going to be great to get him back into training and into the swing of things. So.
But there's a lot of versatility in the guys that are coming. Like they can play multiple positions. What's that like? Are you guys already in ball work and stuff? Like who's going where? Like when you've got so many players that can play different positions.
Yeah, there's sort of no locked in spots at the moment, but all the boys are just, yeah, as I said before, we're just coming in here trying to get better each day, working our backsides off, and yeah, it obviously helps having a lot of versatility there. Boys competing for spots, and yeah, there's just a great vibe in the club at the moment, and we're just ripping in. So.
Yourself and Reece Mahoney are your co-captains for the next season. How's that going? How's that sort of navigating having two people kind of in charge of the squad?
Yeah, it's really good. We sort of just work off each other, me and Reed. We're both new to the role, and we're both sort of figuring things out as we go. So yeah, last year was a massive learning for us guys, and you know, we're ready to take it on this year as well.
Where does it pop up, mate, that you might move back to the centres?
What's that?
Where did it pop up that you might move back to the centres?
I've got no idea where that's come from, but yeah.
Would you want it, like, if you had to, would you, you know, be...
Oh yeah, if that was for the best for the team, then yeah, I'd definitely do it. So.
The recruitment the last couple of years obviously been outstanding for you guys, but does it add a little bit of pressure then to try and climb? You know, you're bringing in all these really good players, you know, but to try and get back up as you get better with the guys coming in?
Yeah, for sure. There's obviously a lot of new guys in here, and yeah, as I said before, we're sort of just all competing for spots, and you know, we want to just win, so that's the main goal. So. Is
Serraldo hopeful for the season ahead?
Yeah, for sure.
The general vibe around the squad at the moment?
Yeah, he's sort of just focused on you know, us coming in here, getting better each day, and the results take care of themselves. So.
Cool.
All good.